very early, and after that is work, right?
Okay, well, it's up to you. It's your show.
Is she in?
No, she's not even in.
This is the life with this Twitter Spaces, you know. You come on. Here is she's in.
Okay.
So okay, great. She's speaker. Great, beautiful. Okay, this space starting right now, so everybody who knows that they can put after in timeline when they can really jump in. So practically what I said before, this show is, I just wanted to honor some people that I think that they did a great job in bringing us news or maybe another valuable aspect of Twitter engagement, you know. And today I will talk with three people. So first person that I want to talk with is a cat, and she is from Australia. Australian researcher for anti-corruption. And why I want to speak with her, because when I was looking who is the first person that come out with the big thread about Tate in a time when it was really happening, it was her. And like 1.5 months ago, I was looking something and I'm like, wow, who's this woman? I didn't even see nothing about her. So it was so weird for me, right? After everything that I know and the Krabman stuff and everything. She just have big thread about everything practically, right? So I says, okay, I will try to contact her and see can she come in space. So this is first time that I speaking with her. So you can unmute yourself, Kat. You just touch the speaker button, mic button, and that will unmute you. Kat, on your mobile, you just touch the...
Finally, I apologize for any technical problems.
You are so fast with technology with me and I are doing, and then you come here and all this happens and people like, no. She's very fast to do everything. Don't worry, people. Hi, nice to hear you.
Nice to speak with you too. It's Jelena with a sounds like a Y.
People
yes,
call
I
me
apologize.
Helen.
I apologize for all those delays before. I was on the laptop and have never used Twitter Spaces before.
I know. So this is going to be your first space. I just telling people how you are the first one that have this big thread that I see, you know, there. And wanted to speak. If you can introduce yourself and tell us something more about you.
Okay. Possibly the reason why I put together that thread fairly easily is that my background is, my first career was as a journalist. I'm not a journalist anymore, but I use the skills that I learned in terms of researching and being able to drill down to the most important facts. I used those skills from journalism together with some skills that I learned in a later career, which was involved in philanthropy, non-profits. Therefore, I have a bit of knowledge about how people put money into offshore trusts. And I did put together that thread because I was very interested in hearing how the Tate brothers had influenced a whole generation of young men in how to become wealthy by basically abusing women. So all I did there was use those research skills and continue to ask the questions and find the articles and post the articles all in one logical, chronological order. But I since learned a fair bit from you, Jelena, about the far-reaching international criminal organisation links that the Tate brothers have. And I've been a bit quiet more recently because you suggested that international police cooperation is leading to some very, very important potential further arrests. So there's more information that I have not posted on that thread yet.
That's great. I see that day when you posted, we're talking about day of his arrest, you have all information there. you have information on the family, you have information on the childhood. It was so good to see that, really. And most important, you have information on companies. So how far before you had all this info related to their companies? You were talking about UK companies, you were talking about that model company, you say there that it's not modeling, that is practically porno, right?
I haven't held on to that information for a long time. I'm a very quick researcher, so I posted it as soon as I found it.
Okay. So after everything was there, his house, associate, people who have photographed with him that you're saying is going to regret now, right? And you put there his real name that was related to Emory, right?
Yeah, it was very interesting. His father, his links to, oh gosh, my memory is not so good. Yours is better than mine. His father, Avery, I think his name was. Didn't he work for the American military in association with military intelligence?
Yes, and there is what's interesting happened on 30th. You put this Heidi. What's the name? Heidi tweet, and that is the lady that was saying that she was working with Emory there. So what you think? What was value really of that tweet that you were putting related to Heidi?
Oh gosh, Jelena, I'm sorry. I researched so many different forms of corruption that I found in so many different countries, with many different topics a day, and I can't remember. I'll have to open my computer and read that thread again.
Okay, I will tell you. So practically, what happened with the Heidi tweets that you have, it's just put something in totally opposite transition from that what Tate's brothers are speaking about his father, right? So they were saying that his brilliant mind and everything, and then we have now this person that was working with him, and he was saying that she was great in patterns, but he was not good really in prediction or bring